Australia is threatening citizens who return home from India during the COVID travel ban with potential jail time. The Treasurer describes the decision as necessary. Let's go live to Patrick Murrell in Melbourne for more on this. Pat, this is the first time in history it will be illegal for Australian citizens to return home.
That's right, Gab. This unprecedented and drastic rule is being made under the Biosecurity Act. It comes into effect on Monday morning. What it means is that no one will be allowed to enter Australia if they've been in India the previous 14 days before their date of entry, and that does include Australian citizens. The first time, as you mentioned, that it will be illegal for an Australian citizen to return home. The decision was made following a meeting of National Cabinet on Friday discussing the dire situation in India. Health Minister Greg Hunt releasing this statement late last night, confirming that the decision had been made. The minister said the risk assessment that informed the decision was based on the proportion of overseas travellers in quarantine in Australia who have acquired a COVID-19 infection in India. Failure to comply with an emergency determination under the Biosecurity Act may incur a civil penalty of $300 or both. So Australians in India who somehow managed to find their way back to Australia would face 5 years in jail or a $66,000 fine under these new rules. Treasurer Josh Frydenberg was out defending the decision earlier today. He has denied claims that the Commonwealth has abandoned its own citizens.
The situation in India is dire. It's very serious. When National Cabinet met, they received the most up-to-date briefing from our chief medical officers. And their advice is that we need to put in place these secure measures with respect to people coming from India to Australia. So they're temporary, they'll be reviewed on the 15th of May, but they're designed, based on the medical advice, to keep Australians safe.
Gab, India is now recording more than 350,000 coronavirus cases on a daily basis. There are 9,000 Australians stranded there who want to return home. 600 of those have been identified as at risk or vulnerable, but it would now, from Monday, be illegal for them to return.